And welcome, everyone. My name is Neil Nichols with our amazing Common Sense community here. Um, every Wednesday, we have our wellness. Let's get this going here. We have this to give you an overview of Common Sense opportunity and the community we have here in front of us. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Eddie Freeman. He is the narrator and the person that has brought tons of us together. I know he is one of the reasons why I'm here through Geo, um, here to narrate and show us this amazing opportunity through Common Sense. But without further ado, Mr. Eddie Freeman, thank you so much for having me.
Neil, thank you so much, and thank you all for being here. And I just want to start with a question. Are you one of the millions of people that have been adversely affected by this economy? Worse than that, are you one of the 10 million people that knows for sure you're going to be replaced by AI over the next couple of years? It's getting pretty scary out there. But I'm here to tell you there's hope because there is a business concept out there that's just now beginning to sweep the country. And it's beginning to create some significant income for the people that recognize it and the people that are taking action. I'm referring to the common sense compensated community. Can you imagine getting paid to do what you normally do for free? Myself and quite a few other people had a great experience happen today. It happened yesterday, and it's going to happen every day going forward. We had people all over the country. They woke up, they washed their face, we made money. They took products for brain health, gut health, help products to make them sleep, and we made money. Best part of all this is you can too. I'm going to explain it the way I explained it to my friend Steve, who's been suffering with neuropathy for years. I said, Steve, if you saw a product that was advertised at a GNC health food store and it was for your neuropathy and it was $63 for a month supply and it came with a 30-day unconditional 100% money back guarantee, would you go to GNC and try the product? He said, I would. I'm in pain. I said, if you had good results, would you buy it again? He said, I'd buy it every month for the rest of my life. I'm in pain. I said, well, Steve, do you know anybody else with neuropathy? He said, I know loads of people. I said, well, would you ask them and tell them that they should also go to GNC to buy that product? He said, I would. I said, well, how much is GNC going to pay you to do that? He said, nothing. I said, you see, in our community, you're going to get paid to do what you would normally do for free. This whole concept was started by two gentlemen, Richard O'Brien and Joe Melling. And what they understand is chronic disease is on the rise in the United States because every day we eat food loaded with chemicals and pesticides. So what their formulators did was create a group of products that would literally provide your body the nutrients it needs to heal itself. Now, we've got products in many areas. I can't talk about all of them tonight. I am going to mention a few. Are you familiar with muscadine grapes? These grapes are grown mostly in the southeast portion of the United States. They don't need pesticides and chemicals because the skin's too thick for the pests to get in. On the ORAC scale, it scores higher than any fruit, vitamin, vegetable or superfood that I've ever seen. And the story around our product begins years ago when a wealthy man in North Carolina got extremely ill. He bumped into a formulator that was working with grapes, and the formulator told him, I've done my research, and if you can take a product and it consists of a ratio of 70% muscadine grape seeds and 30% muscadine grape skins, I believe I can help you. This wealthy guy said, I got the top doctors in the country. Nobody's been able to help me. But if all your product is grape, sure, why not? I'll try it. 8 weeks later, he's 100% better. He can't believe it. He's so excited. He goes back to the formulator and he said, oh my gosh, you got to do clinical studies on this product. You got to get the word out. Well, the formulator said, I don't have that kind of money. Get this. This wealthy man put up $20 million of his own money to conduct a 5-year clinical study at Wake Forest University. And what I love about this is when you're done watching this Zoom, just go Google Muscadine Wake Forest. And when you see the results of the study, I'm pretty sure that not only are you going to want to be on this product for the rest of your life, but everybody that you care about, you're going to want them to be on the product as well. Do you know anybody with anxiety, stress, maybe ADHD? Our formulators have created what today is the most studied product in the universe for brain health. And it addresses every one of those situations. And all it is, it's based on a group of micronutrients, minerals that you literally cannot get enough of in your everyday food. We've got products for gut health. We've got products to help you sleep at night. We got products for aches, pains, arthritis, based on a group of superfoods like mangosteen, acai, fucoidan. These are some of the most powerful legal anti-inflammatories in the world. Inflammation is the key to almost any disease out there. We have developed a men's testosterone product. Why am I excited about that? Once we hit the age of 30, men lose 1 to 3% of their testosterone per year. That's why you see Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas every day talking about their testosterone booster. I tried it for 3 months. I got nothing. We developed a men's testosterone booster, and it's a dream team of ingredients of fenugreek, ashwagandha, horny goatweed, and I promise you this: if you're suffering from menopause, this is a product you want to use. Well, we also have a woman's hormone balance product. Anything hormonal that you can think of, this product seems to fix. Do you know anybody that needs to lose weight? Do you know anybody that drinks coffee? We developed a healthy weight loss coffee product. It allowed me to literally lose, it was 14 pounds in 6 weeks, drinking 1 cup of coffee a day. It's delicious. For those of you that want to lose more weight or maybe just overall health, we have developed an organic greens product. Can you imagine all in one product? Organic spinach and wheatgrass and kale and barley. It sounds like it would taste disgusting. We got 6-year-old kids that would rather be drinking this than orange juice. One of the ingredients is spirulina. That is a blue-green algae that regulates blood sugar, triglycerides. We uh, we have developed a line of skincare products using 21st century technology. One of the products, I kid you not, it's a cream. You just put it on your face, on your wrinkles. I promise you, within 5 minutes, those wrinkles, those bags under your eyes, they are gone. Now, I know what you're saying. I've seen other products that do this. That's true. However, here's where we're different. Every other product I've seen on the market that gets that effect uses an ingredient called aluminum magnesium silicate to get those results. Folks, that is what hardens concrete. I can't imagine that that's any good for you. Well, our formulators found that we could get even better results using healthy zeolite minerals from the Dead Sea. And for those of you that want long-term effects from wrinkles, we have developed a 1 minute mask. Are you familiar with essential oils and the power? Folks, I promise you this, what most people are saying is when you get an essential oil, if you smell it, you can literally tell how strong it is. I've got people that have been using essential oils for over 20 years that once they start using our essential oils, they are convinced they are the best in the world. Are you familiar with the term earthing, grounding? Let me explain what that means. All day long, you're sitting in front of your computer, you're on a cell phone, and your body is getting an overload of positive ions. Ideally, you'd like an even balance of positive and negative. Hence, you've heard of grounding. Now, if you have the time to walk on the earth barefoot for 10 or 12 hours a day, by gosh, you'll be grounded. But let's say hypothetically you don't have 10 to 12 hours a day to walk barefoot on the grass. What we did is develop a bracelet. It is a negative ion bracelet that allows you to have these negative ions flowing through your body 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've got hundreds, thousands of people using our products that love them. I've asked just a few of them to get on a call tonight and share their story. With that, I'm going to start with my friend, Chris Schuster. Good evening, Chris.
Hi, Eddie. Thanks for having me on. Anyone who knows me knows that I have been a hairstylist for over 30 years, and with just one support stick a day, I am pain-free and I can stand on my feet for about 10 hours without any problem. Back to you.
Love it. Thank you so much. Hey, now we're going to go to my friend Mike Fazio. Good evening, Michael.
Hey, Eddie, how are you? Hey, everybody, Merry Christmas. I got to tell you, this opportunity is spectacular. My testimonial's on our meal replacement shake called Simply Sensible. Boy, is it delicious. One scoop is 135 calories, but it's 20 grams of protein. We got 4.5 servings of the daily fruits and vegetables. I say this all the time. You can use it to gain weight or lose weight. I lost 40 pounds with it. And you think about the seniors who are drinking Boost and Ensure, they need this because they can use that to add weight if they need to do it. It's delicious. You guys won't be sorry. Try it. You got my word.
Thank you, Michael. Hey, one more. I'm going to go over to Utah. Melanie Houghton. Good evening, Melanie.
Good evening, Eddie. So happy to be here tonight. I used to like to run for exercise, and about 10 years ago, my joints and my knees and my hips were aching so badly that I had to quit running. But now I'm taking the Muscadine and the support drink for recovery and inflammation, and I'm back to running. And I'm also back to lifting weights and doing all the things that I love. So I couldn't be more excited about the way I feel today from these products. Thank you, Eddie.
Melanie, so wonderful for you to share that. I think we can see that the products work, but now the question is, does the business work? I've got a few people on that want to share their stories, and with that, I'm going to start over in Montana with my friend Earl Teets. Good evening, Earl.
Good evening, Eddie. It's a blessing to be here. I got to tell you, running a lawn care company that I own, working 60, 80 hours a week, there's only so much time you can mow for dough. I had to find another way to make money. I had maxed out all I could do with the hours I had to work. Working this business part-time, it blew the socks right off my feet when I got a weekly check on 7 hours of my time that outpaid 60 to 80 hours of my time with the lawn care company. When you got a system that works and people to help you, it's amazing what you can get accomplished. I have never been more excited to be where we are with what we have to work with. Thanks for having me here, Eddie.
Thanks for being here. Now I'm going to go over to Utah to my friend Jeannie McDonald. Good evening, Jeannie.
Good evening, Eddie. Hey, thanks for allowing me to share my story. Merry Christmas to all. One of the things that Rob and I notice is that our dream is what has driven our business. And without a dream, we don't go very far. Our business isn't as big. And so it's wonderful to be able to help other people build their business, build a dream, and be making money, make a check every month. It's been amazing, and it's so awesome to help other people feel better. And that's what got us here. Is we were in a really bad wreck, and things have been amazing since then. We've really turned things around financially. Thanks, Eddie. Have a wonderful Christmas.
You as well. Thank you so much. And one more tonight, I want to go to my friend Nathan Cooper. Good evening, Nathan.
Hey, Eddie. Thanks for having me on the call. And you guys, I am so grateful that when I first heard about this industry, I'm so grateful that I had a burning desire in my stomach for more. And I'm so grateful that I found this company, because this company has completely changed my life. I'm grateful that I was able to listen to leaders like you, Eddie, and leaders like our founders of this company, because this company has completely changed my life. So glad that I made this decision to build this business and to go all in here at Common Sense. The checks weekly, monthly. And you know what's really cool? The checks get bigger and bigger every week and every month. And so I love it. Back to you, Eddie.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. So we can see that the products work, the business works. The next natural question is, well, what do I do to work this business? It's so simple. All you really need to do is get people to watch either a live version of this Zoom or possibly one of the recorded versions. And then you follow up with the help of some of your teammates, and anybody on this call that you saw do a testimonial tonight would be more than happy to do a follow-up call with you and your prospect. It is that simple. Next question, what does it cost to get started? Followed by, how does the money flow? How do I make money? Let's talk about what it costs to get started. So number one, if you want to start with no product at all, which I totally don't think is a good idea, because then you don't know for sure until you experience it yourself. But nevertheless, you could do it, and it's $59, and we still give you two tools to work with. One of them is a real 21st century app. Every product that we have is on this app, the list of ingredients, the intended benefits, a short 1 to 2 minute video. With the touch of a button, you can send that video and that information to anyone in the world. You also have a replicated website which people can buy products from. Now, we have 3 different product packages, and what I think you'll come to enjoy the most is in all 3 of them, you get more than what you paid for. So our first package would be $199, and you only buy the packages once. So what do you get for $199? Well, number one, you get 5 different products. Most of our products are $53 to $63 a month. So you're going to get $280 worth of product. But get this, every product package that we have, we include the $59 price for the app and the website. Therefore, you're getting a $339 value for $199. Now, for those of you that say, well, 5 products isn't enough, I've got a spouse, I've got family, we have a product package that's $499, which likewise you get more than you pay for. That used to be the biggest product package we had. But now, with all the products, over 50 products, and when you include all the oils, it's over 70 products, we now have a package that you buy one time. It's $999, but get this, you get $1,680 worth of product. On top of that, for those of you that get started with that package, we have additional bonuses that you can accrue. You've got up to 5 years to achieve them, and you can earn an additional $300,000 above and beyond the compensation plan. So what is the compensation plan? How do we get paid? Here's what's going to happen. If you send people and they watch this Zoom live or recorded version, and then you follow up with them, with one of your business partners, there's somebody on the call here. There's going to be people that say to you, I'm not interested in the business, but my gosh, some of those products sound good. And so what you're going to do is you're going to send them product information that they want to hear about from your replicated app. You're also going to send them your replicated website. They go to your website, they buy product. Every time they buy a product, you make $10. So if the average customer was buying 3 products, you're making $30 per customer. Therefore, if you want to make an additional few $100s a month, go find 10 people anywhere that you think could have use of these products. And the next thing you know, you're making a few $100s a month in residual income. I'm not saying that it's life-changing money, but my oldest son just bought an automobile, and guess what his car payments are? $300 a month. Now, the second way we make money is fast cash bonus. When you enroll somebody with a product package, you immediately make money. But when they enroll people, you make money on all of them. So let's say you go to your friend Al, and Al buys the $9.99 package. You make $250. When Al goes to his friend Bob, who buys a $9.99 package, Al's the one that makes the $250, but you make $50. When Bob enrolls Cheryl, who enrolls David, and on it goes, you make $50 in every one of those people that enter your community. If you enroll somebody for a $499 package, you make $100 fast cash. When they enroll people who enroll people, it's $25. If you were to enroll them on the $199 package, you make $25. Everybody else that comes into your community, you make $10. Therefore, one time, for everyone that enters your community, you make somewhere between $10 and $250. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, where's this residual income I keep hearing about? Here's the beauty. Because you're enrolling people with a product package, as people use the product, they start to fall in love with them. The larger package they start with, the more products they buy every month. Now, think of it this way. The average person in our company is buying about 4 products a month, spending a couple of $100s. So now imagine that over the course of the next couple of months, you get a few people, duplicate that, they get a few people. Now there's 10 of you, and every month you're buying a couple $100s worth of product from the company, either to consume or give away of samples. Now you're doing $2,000 a month in sales. You're on your way. What's going to happen over the next month or two when those 10 got 10? And now you've got 100 people buying a couple $100s worth of product every month. Your business is doing $20,000 a month in sales, and now you're starting to make some money. When those 100 people get 10, and now you're doing 200,000 a month in sales, you're now making 6 figures a year in residual income. And if you really want to dream big, when those people get 10, folks, that's what dreams are made of. You couple this with a quarterly global bonus pool, leadership pools, lifestyle pools, and you will agree that this may be the best compensation structure in the history of this industry. And all you have to do is ask yourself one question. If everything you heard here tonight were true, it's all verifiable. Is there anything that would prevent you from getting started tonight? Your next step, just go back to the person that told you about us, get your questions answered, and let's get started. For those of you that are already involved, you made the right choice. For those of you who are not yet, I urge you, get involved today. My name is Eddie Freeman. I hope to see you on our next Zoom. Merry Christmas, everybody.